Welcome back to Katie's channel. Today I am going to show you the best potluck dish that you could bring to share with your friends, your co-workers, family, whatever it is. Any season, any holiday, bring it. It is mushrooms, guys. Now these mushrooms are not only keto friendly, definitely low carb friendly because they're keto friendly, and then they're for those people that like their veggies, right? So you take these mushrooms here. I have 4 of the 24-ounce pack of organic baby portobello mushrooms. And then we have our butter. So for each pack is a half a stick of butter. So I have 4 of them, so we'll be using 2 sticks of butter. And then as these mushrooms are such a hit that they're gone before anyone could get, before everyone can get through the line. They're gone. And that's with people being conservative and only taking like 3 or 2 when they go through the potluck line. So we are going to prevent running out this year at the holiday potluck for my husband's work, because I came up with a plan to cook it ahead of time. Mushrooms shrink. Mushrooms shrink a lot when you're cooking them. And you come to work with a huge crock pot just piled high full of mushrooms. You plug it in, you let it cook all day, potluck time. You're like, who's been eating my mushrooms? And everyone's like, I didn't touch them. And I'm thinking, you ate half the pack. No, they didn't. They shrunk in size. So I'm accusing people of eating the mushrooms before it was the time for the potluck, and had to eat my words because the mushrooms shrunk. And so you had a half a crock pot versus a full pot. So let's get started. Let's wash all of our mushrooms. I have a lot of mushrooms here to wash, so I'm gonna get washing them, and then we'll put them in a big roaster pan, throw them in the oven at about 275 degrees, let them cook down nice and slow, and the butter will go in there at the same time along with this ranch dry seasoning. Now you guys know I love Costco. All of the ingredients I got for this recipe is from Costco, and so really, you go to a regular store to buy organic baby portobello mushrooms and you're gonna spend, I don't even know how much, because I shop at Costco. So these costed me less than $6, which is awesome. And then this here big pouch of ranch dressing was also very affordable. So if you don't have Costco yet, check it out, guys. I don't work for Costco, I just love Costco. Okay, let's get to it. To throw on the seasoning. Ranch powder seasoning, I just sprinkle it over the top. The butter is on the bottom. Let it roast down. We'll cover this. It's 3. And then I'll come back in and add more when I stir it up. Okay. So we got 4 tablespoons on the mushrooms. Okay, before they go in the oven, let's cover them with some tin foil. It'll help keep in the moisture and help keep our mushrooms from drying out or burning on top. The heat in too, so it'll make it a faster cooking process. You guys are gonna love these mushrooms, I promise. Time to go in the oven. Look at these mushrooms. Aren't they just looking delicious? They've already shrunk down to about almost half of the size of the pan. Then I just grab a wood spoon, mix them up. You can see that they're in the butter and their own juices. And yeah, the butter is what makes them so good. Alright, so now remember, we only put on the 4 tablespoons of the sauce. So I'd say it's perfect timing to add in another 4 tablespoons. So let's get that on there. We'll stir it around and throw it back in the oven for 1 more hour. All right, back in the oven they go. Delicious. Delicious mushrooms are done. We are ready to put them in the crock pot. Throw the crock pot in the fridge until tomorrow, and then it'll warm up, and these babies can go on low. Time for the potluck. Now remember, you don't have to cook them ahead of time. We did this because our crock pot could not handle the raw mushrooms, okay? You can definitely just take your mushrooms, the butter, and the seasoning and throw it on high or low. And if you do it high, it'll take you about 4 hours to cook them down to about this. If you put them on low, you're going to want about 6 to 8 hours. And they will be ready. So, easiest crock pot / potluck meal, and the most delicious and low carb. Enjoy.